campaigning for GRC.
It's really money. There are no challenges. It is just a blog.
Rain banked me serious. I felt like I should get a car.
And I was like, Namteni.
That course made me believe that I'm not good enough. I've never been challenged like this in my entire life. I kept on saying, let me finish what I started.
When tough times come, you guys are supposed to be there for each other.
Tuition for me was a hindrance. I'm grateful that I have a mom like her. She told me, you're going to sit. And my sister messaged and I told her I wanted her to block me.
So I dated this guy. Things don't go on well. So this guy broke up with me via a text message.
Yeah.
That hurt. So, as adults, we're gonna be better. Remember, money is not there. Well, hi guys, we are back again. So glad to have you all. I want to start by thanking all of you that have really showed us great love. You went on and subscribed, you liked, you commented. Thank you so much. We're so happy. Our hearts are heavy, right?
Yeah.
Very, very heavy. And if you haven't, go to YouTube. Pictures, talk, subscribe, like, share, comment. If you have any question from the previous episode, just go on and, ask it in the comment section. We shall be able to answer in time. And before I go in, of course, I have to give a shout out to our hosts here, Mark Unipod, that give us this amazing space. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Yeah, and we're back. Today we are four of us. So you'll be seeing like four of us, but with different faces sometimes, because some of us sometimes can't make it. But we are the ones. We are the same people. We are all pictures. I want to introduce myself again, but in case someone wasn't here last time, I'll do that. My name is Amal. Yeah.
My name is Jemima.
I'm Patricia.
Melissa Veronica is my name.
Okay, emphasizing the
Yes.
Veronica.
Yes.
Wonderful. So last time we talked about, we just rekindled, I think, our friendship journey, probably, right? And why we started the podcast. But today we're going to talk about something else. We're going to talk about the challenges that we faced while at campus, both academic, social, and how our friendship helped us navigate that whole thing. Campus life with problems, and then friendship, and then parents, and then curfew, and then all those things.
Yeah.
So I want to go first because I don't know. I'm still. My problems were very many. I don't remember my problems. But the problem is I don't remember all of them because once I'm past something, I forget. But I remember some important things. But Melissa she was very excited to share first. Like she was very excited.
Okay. The challenges are quite many. We were here, and of course, everyone was saying for you, your challenges were mainly about food.
That's what she said. That's what you said. We
But
didn't
okay, yeah, okay, not really food, but it's just that during that time, that the campus time, there were times where I would be hungry, broke. So of course, the challenge of food was key for me because I'm a foodie. I love food and all that, but the challenges are quite many for me. Let me first point out one that really stood out. One of the challenge was campaigning for GRC. Yeah. I stood for it, and first of all, I'm not someone who loves, but someone who is engaging, someone who will go to a room and talk to new people. I'm not that kind. I fear. I fear new faces. I'm always uncomfortable around new faces. Yeah, so me going to, it wasn't a challenge. I would say it was a challenge, but was pushing me to be a better person, because now I am good at speech.
Yeah,
You can tell.
well.
Yeah. So for me, going to rooms, knocking, and being able to speak out, yeah, it was a challenge for me. At first, I found it very hard to go and knock at people's rooms and ask them for time to speak. Some of them were intimidating. Some of them really asked a lot of questions, and I felt like some of them were just teasing me. But I had to bear with everything just for
For the
that
love
one
of,
vote. Just for that vote. So for me personally, it was one of one of those many challenges that really stood out for me. Plus losing friends, that really meant a lot for me. There are some friends that I journeyed with, but because of maybe communication, because they are far from me, some of them maybe weren't interested anymore. Yet I was still interested
About not
in
being
their
interested.
friendship. So I felt like for me, that in particular really hurt me. I would rather lose a male friend than a female friend. I felt like for me, especially those ones that I had kept for a long time, really hurt. Like as hurt it is like a heartbreak. I've not experienced one, but it was like a heartbreak.
Okay.
It was like a heartbreak for me, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You haven't. Yeah.
Don't just agree.
No, it's the
Yeah,
truth.
for me the girl friendships really meant a lot. So losing them was a bad thing for me. I would go to room and cry when someone stops talking to me, when someone hurts me. I would go to room and cry.
I don't know why that is funny, but
Yeah,
okay.
but it shaped me to be to be ready for anything. So now I'm ready for anything, and I don't just come out in the open and allow you to enter into my space. So those that I've kept, and someone to become a friend. Yeah, I have to first watch for some time. I don't just accept anything too. Yeah.
That's nice. Patricia.
Okay. My challenges. It's actually mostly about money. You know, when you don't have, that saying of money doesn't buy happiness? I think it's a lie.
What do you mean?
Most of my problems, my challenges, it's really money. Because if I want something that I feel like is going to make me happy, the only thing that stops me from getting it is I don't have the money. Then also tuition, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tuition comes in late, you get problems here and there, but it always comes. So it's basically money. Then, it's really money.
Money?
Money.
Like money.
Money, because I'm looking at all the things I've not been able to do.
You feel like they're not challenges.
They're not challenges, it is just a block.
Money hindered.
Yeah.
It's just been a problem, a small challenge of any problem. It's just money. It's not the actual problem is not the actual problem. It's money.
Yeah. About friends, yeah, we lose friends, but I think we get over it.
With time.
Yeah, with time.
Even see we feel
Yeah.
Can I say something? And with that, I've learned, if I come and I approach someone, because there are those that have approached and asked why we are not talking.
like what happened.
Yeah. If I find out that, if you give me an answer if you give me an answer and in your statements I'm not the problem, I'll be like, okay, so I'm not that problem. These days, that is what I do. So I'm not that problem. It's okay. Let me chill. I'm not that problem. Let me leave you. Maybe you're that, because in your statements, I'm not that problem.
You're not that problem.
I will take your word. I will not sit there and think for myself. I'll take your word, and if it's not my problem, then it's okay. I will not do a lot of
Thinking. Leading.
A lot of crying.
Yeah. I'm no longer the kind that will cry over friendship. I'll try my best. If it doesn't work out, then it's okay.
Does that work like with just friendships?
Does
it work with also relationships?
We shall talk about that later.
Okay. Jamie.
For me, I think I faced a lot of challenges since I was commuting.
Okay.
I was coming from home. And you guys, it's not easy. It's not easy to come from home while you go to campus. So I faced quite a number of challenges. But money wasn't my problem.
Yeah.
It wasn't my problem, so it was not among the challenges. But I recall this one time, you guys, I had a paper, and it rained from 5 a.m. Yes, and my paper was to begin at 8. People, I felt like I should get a car.
Remember, money is not the problem.
Remember, rain banged me seriously. I sat on that border. I reached campus.
Did you cry?
Of course, I cried. I cried. So it hit me so hard. I was like, yes, I'm looking for this degree, but
Yeah.
so like commuting, it was not easy. You have to be in campus in time. Then another thing, at my school I didn't have friends, so I was an introvert. I used to just go there, study, leave. So. Then I would come to my friends here. We spend most of my time with them. Then I would go back home late. Of course, you have to explain why you are late. Commuting, it's not easy. You have to answer why you've come back late. Then sometimes your friends have parties, you don't attend.
Yeah.
Well,
Because you're commuting.
you have curfew, you have things. So, sorry, I didn't have friends.
You definitely can't relate.
I cannot.
Sure.
Wow.
So I didn't have friends at my campus. I didn't have even coursework like you people. You know what it means. Once you don't have friends,
Yeah.
they've given coursework, you have to niche.
Alone.
Alone. So that's all I had. Just rain. Rain.
Money wasn't a problem.
Not at all. I had my money.
I think I overtalk. There is a time I went to. So amongst us, we have another peach called Maria.
Oh yeah.
So the first time I went to Maria's hostel, we had gone for, I think it was
Just to
a
hang
meetup.
out.
So I enter, and this girl had a fridge. She had TV. Do you have TV? Go TV.
Go TV.
Fully subscribed. Pay for.
Watching Big Brother.
She was watching Big. She had food stocked for a whole semester. Her depression can't like for like 3 minutes. But again, that time and I was like, Namtebi. When I mentioned my you guys.
But that's how you always
I
tell
was in
yourself.
room and I was like, but you people. Meanwhile, me, I had a pako. I think.
A hot plate.
Plus my bed. Yeah,
I
that's
also had
all.
a system.
No.
It was-
in a system. This girl had everything. Like it was, if she was to leave hostel,
She would start her own home.
fully me, I would have my bed plus my beddings.
Your bed.
Okay,
Your
my mattress. We got depression camp. I remember texting Donna, and I told her, but I feel so bad. I feel like I'm not doing enough. She told me, but I'm always there. I'm always there every time.
That's
So
why I told you
get
money
used
is a
with time.
problem.
So I think money for me was a problem, whereas other people, isn't.
Money was a problem because there are very many things I want. I want a better life. I want to be a better person. I love traveling. Now I see flyers. People are going to Eastern Uganda, Western
But
Uganda,
you're home.
and I
You're
want
like,
to
yeah.
go, but money. I only have enough for me to survive for the next few weeks. I
And
can't go. So that's why money was a
Yeah,
problem.
my money. This girl had.
But I don't know why she's saying money was her problem. I don't know. I think it's really
No,
different kinds of
it's-
monies that we are talking about.
No, it's a life I wanted versus the one I had.
Oh, okay. So now
But this girl.
I can't relate.
Up to now.
No, but you're working
I can't
things out.
relate. I
Yeah, I'm
can't
working
relate.
things out.
You can't afford
Yeah.
to be a.
I can't afford to be like this forever, man.
You have to be a blind mother.
No, my kids have to be planned.
And you, of course.
For me, I think mostly it was commuting. I used to commute.
Meanwhile, from where to where?
No, okay. I know. okay, I know it was
Tell us
really.
where you were staying.
And where you were going.
You were going.
Okay, from Lumumba staff quarters all the way to Kosis, College of Computing and Information Sciences. Well, regardless, commuting is basically coming from home. You get, if I'm not in hall or hostel, then I am commuting. So, for me, it was, I think, like my hardest. It was really hard because, like Jamie said, you have parties, like friends have parties. Like me, in my life at campus, whatever was called evening party,
You weren't
like
involved.
I completely washed my hands because how would you go for a party in the evening yet you have class? Then there is asking for permission.
Yeah.
I felt like I was really
It was a lot of work.
young. It was a lot of work. Like, I'd rather, just chill, stay home without having to ask for permission. Be like, so I'm going here.
You explain yourself.
So on top of asking for permission, you also have to ask for money. Like they're practically funding your life because you're still a student. I have no job, no nothing. My hair gig is not like a constant gig that comes in every other time. But you have to ask for money. No, you first ask for permission. Yeah. You also have to time where that at such a time as this, I have to go and get there happy. So that I just go and be like, I have a party at this
You're
time.
chipping your thing.
You're chipping my deal. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I would settle for. I'll just settle for staying home. I think I also struggle a lot with parties and hanging out and going to visit people who are not so close to me as an adult, because as a child, man, how did just your mama want to go here? You just her and she's like, for you want to move to people's places all the time.
Yeah.
They don't come to you.
You go to them.
For you go to them every time. For them, they don't come to you. So even up to date, actually, I struggle a lot with visiting people. So I can like, you can be jazzing and then you tell me, but they should come and see my mind. I will not lie, but visiting you is a myth. A myth. Because I feel like it's a lot of work. I have to first schedule. Then what are we going to do? Like, am I just going to visit you? Unless you have food.
Yeah.
Unless you have food. Let me tell you, I visited Maria I don't know how many times.
Because of food.
Because I was legit sure. I'm not going to be on a hungry stomach. I'm gonna go first have an egg, you guys.
But she had things. You will book a depression camp.
Well, as adults, we're gonna be better. But
Yeah.
really, me visiting. I think hanging out also, because I felt like, so I would stay home like the whole day, do whatever I'm doing. After I'm done with house chores, I have nothing else I'm doing. I'm just there. So I watch series on TV. Man, I watched Korean soaps, Manya Philippine, and I got tired. I got exhausted. And then coursework. You guys, academic challenges. Mine is this one. I attended every class, every lecture. I did attend. I never missed out on any. I loved attending class. But my challenge was coursework. So they give you coursework, And then you have like a certain time within which you're supposed to submit it. I'm a last minute person. Oh, our last minute. No, coursework, people who have done the coursework already.
Yes.
Chris. You guys. I think it was like my hardest when we had to submit like work at different times, like weird times. We had this lecturer. He would give you work, and then he would put like the deadline like at midnight.
Midnight?
Like 27th, 12 a.m. 27th. So for you, you'd think it's 27th hour during the day. Kumbe. The night before. And then you'd nesh. Someone would call you like at 11. You go, have you submitted? I'm like, no. But what do you mean submitted? The deadline is tomorrow.
That night.
That night you nesh. And then also I think my other challenge when I had just started campus was my phone. Oh.
I recall that phone.
Samsung. I even don't think it's still working. I don't even know where it is, but I had like a Samsung. I suffered.
The phones we had in young one, man.
Man.
You?
Your phone. Melissa, you want me to remind you your phone?
You? Which one?
Okay.
By the way, do you know in year one, she had a better phone.
Yeah.
Like her phone had good power storage.
A Camon something.
It was a Camon. Yes, it was a Camon.
Yeah. So
But
my
was
phone
the
was
screen
better.
okay?
Okay, it was better.
That's true.
No, but you know that screen cracked like after some time.
It was always cracked.
And she never fixed it.
Yeah.
I got a new phone.
Okay.
Hey.
Man, my challenge, academic challenge, my course. The whole thing about actuarial science, I don't know. That course made me believe that I'm not good enough. I've never been challenged like this in my entire life. But good thing, I kept on saying, let me finish what I started. And yeah, I'm finishing it.
It was your course.
Even after that gap year, after that gap year,
Oh, shit.
yeah, there's a year I didn't study.
Yeah.
But still, I'm going to graduate on time. Amen?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
So when Melissa was talking about the campaigning time, there's this thing that all of us, I think we all have the same story when it comes to it. So we had a friend who was with us from HSC. We go from 5, from 6. So how we get close at campus is we are all at the same campus. Then in the same hall. Same hall. So it's like a cocoon we are having there. In fact, she's the original, like she's the mastermind behind Peaches.
Yeah.
She is the one who said, guys,
let's Peaches.
Yeah, right? She's the mastermind, but man, you know, like how when Moses was leading the when Moses was leading the Israelites to the promised land, he did not get to see it. So just like Moses, she does not get to live this experience.
Amen.
Simply because it's not funny.
Preach, woman of God.
It's not funny. Like he did not get to live, the fruits of his labor, though he labored. Like how she is the mastermind of Peaches. She does not get to live in this. She does not get to live that privilege. Simply because I may sound harsh, or bad, or mean, I don't know. But when hard times come or when tough times come, you guys are supposed to be there for each other. So we are in campaigning periods. We're campaigning for Melissa. We are pouring our lungs out. We are walking. We are going through Mary Stewart. We are posting. We are doing everything as friends. This girl, never ever did she post Melissa on her status. And guess what? She posted some other person on her status. She never came with us as we were campaigning, roaming around the whole of Mary Stewart. she'd be like, no guys, I have a headache. Oh guys, I have coleslaw. Oh guys, I can't make it. Guys, I'm not okay. Guys, friends like those and you're watching out there, you'll be cut off.
Yeah.
So this random time. So like it was a really long time of us having this period of pretending to do life with her. So she was actually our friend, but we were not her friends. We were not her friends. And guys, I got tired. One morning, I woke up and exited the girl from our group.
Amen.
And we froze for like
Right?
like all of us froze.
And then someone sent a sticker. She sent a sticker. I don't even know.
Like I was sick. And I was with someone in room. Someone.
And guys, it was like early morning.
Like we were all shocked.
I don't know. I also
You
don't
were
know.
gone.
I also don't know. I just woke up that morning and I'm like, guys, I think I am tired. I didn't even say anything.
Some people.
Yes, I didn't even say anything. I just went to our group, exited the girl. And just now I was like,
But
wonderful.
I think she was a fake friend. She
She
was only a friend to Melissa.
guess
She
what?
would come to room. She would come to room. If Melissa is there, if one of us enters, you'll see her carry her laptop.
And she goes out.
So, fake friends, Melissa was a friend. But I'm
is your
surprised
friend?
that they didn't post her.
Yes, she was the one. And she was not even in her friend's struggle. They didn't post you. And then they posted someone.
Alimba.
Yeah,
But she posted some other chick. You know how we would bear with the fact that she doesn't usually post stuff on her status.
yeah,
So
she
we're like,
really used to.
But she went and posted someone else.
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
A moment of silence.
A moment of silence.
For the fallen soldiers.
Yeah, but anyways, for me, the other challenge I faced was tuition.
Oh God,
Yeah. Tuition for me was a hindrance to many things. Was there times when I would actually I finished year one, then in my year two I had a lot of money that I had to clear. And I remember going home, it was the first time for the first time I was very scared as I went to do papers and all that. But I'm very happy for my mom. I'm grateful that I have a mom like her. Like she told me, you're going to sit. You have to sit.
By the way, your mom.
You're going to sit. Go back. You're going to sit.
Girl, your mom.
So I was confident I was going to sit. Meanwhile, she didn't know where she was going to get that money, but she was telling me, you're going to sit. And I sat for the papers after my sister clearing for me tuition. But then with time, the money kept on accumulating. So I had to apply for the DIA. You people, I was depressed for like, as down for like 2 months. I felt so bad. I felt like whoever was looking at me was judging me. Because I didn't know how those people, I didn't know how people live when others, like you're studying with someone and then they leave you, they continue. People, for me, it was, I'd never experienced it, so it was too much for me to handle. I would go to room and cry. I would call people to cancel me. One time I sent my mom and my sister a message, and I told her I wanted a cat to knock me. I wanted a cat as people. I would see my friends along the road, and then I would want to hide. I stopped going for handball practices because I felt like I wasn't a member of MOOC yet. I'd dropped out. It was a hard session, a hard period for me. But I'm glad things are getting better. Yeah. For me, that one. Plus the fact that I was antisocial. I was as not someone who was engaging. Like I would go to class for lectures, sit in the room, attend lectures, after, get out. So a few people knew me. Yeah. So I felt like that wasn't my classmates were not actually the people I would associate with. So I'd go back to room, call Jamie, let me be in room the entire time. Meanwhile, we are on phone, but the fact that we are together is okay.
It's refreshing.
It was okay for me. Very okay. So I would think you're like my very close friends. Because even during those times, I would if not Jamie, I would go to Donna's place. I would call Patricia, I would go for prayers.
Right?
At St. Augustine.
Right.
Yeah. Like, you've been with me throughout. Even when I felt like I didn't have friends.
Yeah, even when your friend didn't post you.
Yeah, and
We were there.
We posted there.
And we posted every single day.
And Jamie posted me every single day.
Every single
We
day.
wasn't even associated.
Every single day we posted you. Yeah, we
So
had to.
I'm glad you did. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is when I say thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for journeying with me.
So now that we're done talking about our challenges, what do you feel like this friendship helped you, walk the journey, even though it was very tough? How did the friendship help you really do life amidst the challenges?
For me, this friendship has. I think people who are close to me know that you are my people. My mom knows that you are my people. The people at church know Peaches. They've not seen Peaches, but they know Peaches. Peaches is there, and you're my number one go-to people. Everyone knows it. My siblings know it. My siblings have met some of you, and they always talk about you. My dad, who is has met Jemima. Yes. So
yes.
So for me, they're surprised.
I'm not
Actually, my sisters, some of my sisters have also met Jemima. Yeah.
So I'm just the one.
You. Are you sure?
I'm joking. We met.
Yeah. So for me, this friendship, I think you've known most of my challenges, like all of my challenges, because I always put them in group. If not in group, I would share, and you've I would say counseled me. We prayed together.
Makes me feel like I did counseling psychology. But I did counseling psychology. I did.
As a question.
Yeah, a course unit. Yeah.
We've prayed together about so many things. It has been mainly praying and being there, because there are times when I felt lonely. I want to cry.
Don't.
When I felt
girl.
when I felt lonely, and Jamie was there. We've had seasons when we are closer.
Yeah, I know.
There's a time when me and Jamie inseparable. Yeah. So this friendship means a lot. When I start talking about the things that you guys have done for me, it is
no Jakawa.
Jaka. So I want to control myself. Yeah, but you guys have been with me throughout. Yeah, especially during that the gap.
The gap,
Yeah, and during my campaigns. Remember when I was going for my picture on my birthday, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know where I was going to get the money. I felt like I wasn't looking good. Now, but she made up. I was thinking, like, I looked at the pictures on the night, on that day. I looked good. I looked good. Remember that day I went to do the shooting, and I wasn't feeling comfortable as.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want people to look at me. Donna told me, "Go no, I had put literally. She came. She like at some point I felt like things were just right. I looked good. The
Yeah, you
outcome
did.
was good,
Yeah.
and I was very happy. Actually, that day I was motivated to move from P at least to H,
Yeah.
looking for votes because I felt like that picture was going to
Was
make.
giving.
Yeah, it was giving.
It was giving, definitely
So
giving.
for me, you people, this friendship means a lot. Even when I'm home, I know I have people I can go to. I have people I can talk to. Even when I feel like this is the worst, this is my biggest problem, it is not a problem to me. Like you guys have passed through things that I might pass through. And you always have solutions to everything.
Somehow.
And I'm happy. I'm happy that we started this whole thing. I'm happy that I became friends. Happy that we are close. I'm not someone who does friendship things like calling. I rarely call. I rarely text. 'Cause,
Yeah. Let me tell you, that girl can have like text messages for, I don't know.
at least I'm
it's
not,
like-
I'm not like Precious.
No, but you have messages from like over last week, but you choose who to respond to. So you keep having your phone there, and you're like, so I'll respond to Patricia.
Sometimes I feel like when I respond to some people, I'm going to be stressed. Especially if I've not finished some assignment. Yeah, so I first leave you. Actually, sometimes I even go offline. Because I don't want to answer some, but I'm trying to do better. But I'm glad that you
But we
even you
love
want.
you. We love you.
And I love you all. Like, you've done a lot. If I start explaining how you guys came through for all those times when I felt like I was down, I would tear. I would cry. I would break down.
Depression.
Look at depression.
Yeah.
Went to a depression, and now she wants to break down because she's
Because I'm
feeling
grateful.
good.
Yeah. So for me, you guys have. Even when I was hungry.
Food.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, Melissa used to cook for me.
and she cooks nice.
She used to cook for me. Those days when like you don't have enough money, to take you through the week.
Yeah.
She cooks and she just takes. I've cooked. You come. Got to pee. Pee is up. Like, girl.
Food.
Food.
Yeah, I got to pee to eat food.
Precious. I mean, Jamie can also cook.
Oh yes,
She's a chef.
she's a chef.
Why are you laughing? Why is she laughing?
She's a chef.
I just said
She's a chef.
She can cook.
She's a professional chef. She is learned.
Some
to
people
do
learn from their
that.
mothers. People pay school fees to
To
learn
learn.
how to cook.
So she's one of the people.
And there's one. Defend yourself, man. We are here defending you.
Just said
Have you tasted her food?
Yeah.
Yeah, me, I tasted the food.
Liver.
No. I went.
Ah,
and Jamie,
don't tell us.
Yeah, let me tell you. Jamie had her exam, so they had to cook food, and you have to invite someone
Someone
from
to do the
outside
testing.
To do the testing. How do
You were
call
the
those
parent.
people? Yeah.
Remember they told you, bring your parent.
They told you to bring your parents.
Yes.
No,
No, not a parent.
So I was that person. It was was it a Saturday, Sunday?
It was
A
Saturday.
Sunday. I wake up very early in the morning. I pack my shoes. Mom, I went with heels. I went with heels. I had to
look
I had-
You had to
I'm
look
responsible.
great.
I had to get my best dress, go, sit. They served me. I'm not. They served me purple rice.
Papa rice.
Yeah, it was nice. I don't even remember that
Yes,
dishes
of course,
very
purple
well, but
rice.
they first give you a starter, then the main meal, then the dessert.
They call it a full course meal, right?
Whatever.
Yes.
So yeah, I was a parent. I don't know. I was
You were everything.
Everything.
You felt like you were.
Oh, it was a good experience. Jamie,
So she knows how to
thank you.
cook.
That is one of the most. I don't know. I felt so good.
Mm,
I
you
felt
felt
like I've
special.
added value to Jimmy. I felt good. Remember they ask for your comment. You have to write it somewhere.
Yeah.
You wrote that.
Spab.
Mm.
I was like the best meal I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
I don't know how many marks they gave you. I don't know. Did you pass?
Of course I did.
Of course.
You had to.
Yeah.
So, guys, I just
Don't
don't know.
cry.
Right?
I just
we have
don't know. But you guys, you became part of my family. Sometimes when I feel like I'm down, I need someone to talk to, I always run to people. I tell you all my things, my
Yeah.
problems. Even when I started being independent, I told you that you guys, I'm happy that now I'm independent. So I recall this one time, I was really tired of commuting. I think we had some exchange with mom. I'm really tired. Then it was after the second lockdown.
Yeah,
Melissa
I
was in
remember.
P5. So that
Not P5, the class.
the room.
Mary Stuart room.
So we're from the second lockdown, that cleared my tuition. Then I decided to leave home because I was so done with commuting, with everything. I came.
I was so damn.
Done. Like
Blank
so
I was so
done.
done.
But she left after the tuition was clear. Strategy.
I came. I started staying with Melissa. Then there was this time we went for the COVID injection. You guys, I felt sick. I cried. Melissa was there for me. I cried the whole night.
You really give the Aki to you or her?
Both of them have.
We came ready.
I cried the whole night. Melissa was like, "You'll be okay." She gave me some painkillers. In the morning, she woke up and cooked for me porridge.
I did.
You did. I even called Patricia. You come. I've cooked some porridge.
Porridge. It was nice. I'm
Yes,
still nice.
that moment I felt like, however much I left home, I have someone who is taking care of me, because after that COVID injection, I felt like I should go back home. But then I was like, no,
To be nice.
let me not go back home. The thing that made me go back home, my mom was like, you're going to look for someone who's going to give you tuition. I was like, okay, this is serious. I was like, this is very serious. I had to go back home. But still, I kept in touch. I used to come. We campaigned. I call those campaigns.
Man.
You recall the toilet? We had, like you people, you're such good friends. I can't believe that at my school I didn't have friends, but you were my friends. I used to bring them in my coursework. We sit with Melissa.
We do.
So I feel like you're my second family. At least Patricia's mom knows me. I've been at their
Donna's
home.
mom. Who doesn't know me?
Donna's uncle knows.
Yeah, Donna's uncle knows everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, all of you.
I recall that rice.
Ah.
That pilau we used to
So
call
you
us.
see,
It's
We used to
not
eat rice.
only this girl who likes the rice, but
We used-
even Jamie likes it.
we used to eat the
She
rice.
used to spice it,
Thank you. It was only rice, right? Thank you.
Okay,
It was only rice.
Okay, let's say it's what I used to cook like best.
Best, yes.
Because I don't like matoke. Yeah, so I wouldn't really.
And the rice was good. Thank you.
So you guys just feel
She cooks
like
nice rice. We are good cooks. Nice rice. She cooks nice spaghetti.
Everything.
And I'm a homophobic.
Imagine.
Ofumba byonna.
water.
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 Amazzi
Water.
nengafumba negatika mu flask. And this I go for my parents.
So we are nice cooks.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, I think there was this time. I know it's not your time to talk about our relationships, but this time really was amazing for me because I feel like you guys that time were there for me. I had never experienced a heartbreak. Like never. Someone out there is wondering, I didn't know this guy was dating us. But yes, I was. So, so I dated this guy. We were friends.
Patricia is ready to listen.
We were friends.
Thank you.
So we were friends at first, and then he kept on asking me out, and then I would say no. I'd be like, bro, we're bros. So from
We're
like
bros.
high school, yes, from like I think high school, I do not fancy dating. I did not fancy dating. Sorry, I did not fancy dating.
With a bro?
So I would immediately bro zone everyone because I've grown up with boys, and I'm like, yo, I would immediately bro zone you. You're like a brother to me. And when I said that, let me tell you, even if you had the slightest hope, never ever think of even making it
Have
to
you
my
revised?
boy. Yes.
Okay.
Because I have to fall in love, girl. I love kids, so I want to fall in love. No,
Patricia.
I'll fall in love, and I have to get married. I have to do all those things. So we date. I have to have kids. I have to have a home. I have to have kids. Oh my god. I have to have kids. I have to have a home. Yes, I want to be a wife. I want to be a wife.
Amen.
And we
The
shall
Lord
be
has
the
heard your
rich
prayer.
and
He
happy
has.
kids.
So, and also I want to be an auntie. So Patricia said she would bring her kids to me,
Yeah.
to my place.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. Yes. So I did
I'll
this
bring my
guy.
kids to you.
Aww. Interesting.
This was my moment.
So I date this guy, and then things don't go on well. It's not like I was the problem, not to blow my trumpet, so what? But I was actually too good for him. He also said it. I mean, guess what? So this guy broke up with me via a text message.
Hey, yeah, that one. Yeah.
That hurt because I feel if you're communicating something, you'd rather communicate it physically. So that I love eye contact. So that I get to see.
Your emotions?
I get to see what your eyes say, because you can lie with your lips, but your eyes can never lie. They can never lie. Even when you feel like, oh, I'm a good actor or actress, you can never lie with your eyes. At least your body language, just something will tell.
Ask Jimmy.
Something will tell. So he breaks up with me via text. I'm kawa that night. So that night I'm kawa, and I'm like, I'm actually happy because I felt like I also needed to do that, but then I didn't have the guts to do it. I was still like, you know what? I usually extend a lot of grace to love, and I'm like, but you know what? When I said yes, I actually meant yes. It wasn't for the better only, even for when it got bad. Then he breaks up with me. I'm like, okay, I'm happy. In that moment, I was like, oh, it's okay. It's actually kawa. So I send these guys I send them the whole text. They read it, and then they're like, how are you feeling? I'm like, guys, I'm actually okay. I was actually okay. Then in the morning, those are who 8 p.m. anga sina going to get a night.
Yeah.
The depression nekakuwa. Like, by the way, they've broken up with me. By the way, I'm single now.
You're single.
By the way, he said I'm too good for him. What was I thinking? So I sleep. I sleep it off. Usually I sleep off my things, my challenges, my problems. Anything, I sleep it off. I sleep and I wake up in the morning, I'm not the same. I was very sad. I was very, 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 very sad. So I turn off my phone. I just go sit somewhere in campus. Sit somewhere. And the whole time, surprisingly, I'm not even thinking of what's next. I'm just there. I'm just numb. I'm like, okay, it has actually happened. I thought this would last. I thought we
Those
were in
questions
this
you ask when
together.
they break up with you.
I thought we are in
You
this
ask the
together.
person.
You ask yourself.
You ask yourself.
I thought we are in this together. I thought this would last actually. Yes, I was alone. I
Be
was
alone.
alone. I was the only one being intentional and serious about it. I don't know if it was. I think it was serious at some point.
You're not
then obviously, good. I've moved on. So, and then I come back. So these guys called me. They thought I had committed suicide. Oh, what did you guys think? They kept on calling me. My phone was off. Maria left her hostel. She had no lectures that day. She came to P5. Yes, Melissa was in P5. She came. Everyone was there. After, I came to Mary Stott. I knew I would find them there. I just went straight to P5. And when they saw me, they're like, how are you? How are you? I'm like, I don't know. I feel so sad. And then, we jazzed, and then after, I broke down. And I cried, and these guys were there like the whole time. Yeah. Like the whole time, they were like, oh my God, it's okay. With our fake friend, she was the one who was hugging me. Yes,
But that
because
time
now
she wasn't fake.
Oh, then she wasn't. Okay, let me say our
She
ex-friend.
went through the message.
Our
And she was
ex-friend.
actually annoyed on your behalf.
Oh my God, I remember.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, fine. I think that time, she was actually legit. She was there. She was like the head girl in that, So she was there. And then, we went. I cried. She was even then hugging me. I cried. Everyone was like, oh my God, don't cry. It's done. You'll get somebody else who's better. Bichi, will value you. Yeah, those things. Yeah, and I felt really nice. I felt good because, man, imagine crying in an African home because of a heartbreak. Imagine wakatandika. Oba wakatandika. Come and wash dishes.
You can wash. Like, they don't give you time to.
No, you can't even start dropping any tear. You're in the home. Like, what's your problem? Man, when you're an African kid, it's like you don't have problems of your own. You don't have problems of your own. You can't even express your own
You're not allowed
problems.
to because you're still young.
So, man, that time was really hard for me. I feel like it was so hard for me. And it was like my first heartbreak.
Cheers, all was.
First relationship. First heartbreak. Right? And I cried, but you guys were really nice to me.
We've not had heartbreaks.
We cannot relate.
We can't.
Some people can't. I know.
But some can.
Yeah.
Definitely can. Yeah. So I feel like you guys that time was really nice for me. It was really nice. It was great.
I was going to share something, but I will share it in the next episode. Of that police thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyone?
Oh my God.
No. I'll share in the next episode.
In other words, you're telling them to wait for the next
Yeah,
episode.
wait for the next episode.
We have more juice coming. More tea.
She's going to tell us about
More tea.
police.
I know you guys wait for the meet after.
But it was really great.
I think
Even you have an issue with that one.
You all have.
Like after that, I say, I will never.
You said I will never, and then the next time.
I do. I've just remembered I do.
Yes, you do.
Okay, then just wait for it in the next
episode. So guys, we'll see you next time. But before we head out, I would love to thank some beautiful, wonderful people. I want to give a shout out to Sammy, our producer. You do a really great job. And we are really so grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you are our love, like our.
Not one.
Our. You're our love. And Angel out there. Angel too. She's there.
That's how you judge.
Yeah. Alright guys, see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Peace.
Are you a Ugandan Makerere University student with a first or second upper class grade? Are you studying the following engineering courses? A Bachelor's of Science in Electrical, Biomedical, Software, Mechanical, Computer, and a Bachelor's of Science in Physics? Then here's a great opportunity for you. The Makerere University Innovation Pod, in partnership with Chira Motors Corporation, are launching a one-year skilling program on electrical vehicle technology and associated technologies. Our outstanding participants stand a chance to be enrolled as associate researchers for Chira Motors Corporation, Africa's leading electric vehicle manufacturer. Check out our social media platforms at Mark Unipod for X, Instagram, and LinkedIn. or scan the QR code not later than 18th August 2024. Female students are highly encouraged to apply. Don't miss out. This program is brought to you by the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, Timbuktu African Initiative, Makerere University, and Kira Motors Corporation.